So a lot of us are wondering, when MultiVersus comes out, will we have locals? Will I be able to go to my local Smash tournaments and be able to play MultiVersus with them? The answer is not so simple as some may assume, and the biggest reason for that is that MultiVersus will not be releasing on Switch when it comes out. Let me explain. Hello and welcome to my channel, Innovate Gaming. I have a bachelor's in business marketing, and I wanted to create this video explaining and really detailing as to why MultiVersus will struggle to have a local community. MultiVersus is a platform fighting game similar to Nickelodeon All-Stars, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The biggest issue when it comes to being able to host a local event tends to be consoles. That's gonna be the biggest expense. You don't have to pay for controllers, but you do have to provide consoles and monitors. When it comes to the Super Smash Bros. Community, there has been a good amount of time for them to establish themselves and for them to buy the equipment. In this case, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate community has been investing into Switch consoles. They have not been investing into PlayStation consoles. Right now, the Super Smash Bros. Community, Ultimate community at least, has the largest amount of investment when it comes to equipment. Melee themselves don't no longer have that amount of investment. For MultiVersus to become a local game to be able to provide for the community, it would require them to invest into PlayStations or computers. And then you might ask, well, there's already been FGC games such as Street Fighter, Tekken, Guilty Gear that have been played on the PlayStation. Why can't we just use their consoles? And the reality is that the games for them simply haven't been enough, as well as the mention that those players that will be playing those games will not be playing a platform fighter. It's very likely that they themselves may or may not be invested in it. A portion of that community will be invested in MultiVersus, but the majority of the people that are going to be invested in MultiVersus will be people that play the Super Smash Bros. Games. The second big thing that's going to be important for MultiVersus is the cost of getting those consoles. How much does it cost to get a Nintendo Switch? Right now, to purchase a Nintendo Switch, it's about $300. If you wanted to purchase a PlayStation 4 right now, you'd have to spend about $300. You can buy it from someone else and it'll be about $200, but you can expect it to be a little faulty. Now let's think about big events, big conventions. Would they be able to provide? The reality is that they probably could. Those big events, I think, will still have a lot of major success. You can think about Evo that's coming up. I believe MultiVersus is investing $100,000 into the prize pool because MultiVersus also understands that providing those events will create a bigger audience. MultiVersus will also be generally targeted towards the online accessibility, and that is a reason why I believe locals might not necessarily pop up for the MultiVersus as compared to the Super Smash Bros. Community. The main reason for that is that there is actually proper netcode that you can play MultiVersus on. You can think of other fighting games that have good netcode that don't necessarily require people to go and compete locally, simply because why would you pay $10 to compete locally when you can just play online and have a similar experience? On the other hand, when it comes to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is the most popular platformer game, you don't have that access. You are limited to playing in person to have a good experience, and you're limited as well to being able to enjoy the game in a competitive aspect in person. You cannot do that. But when it comes to MultiVersus, you will be able to do that, and I believe that in itself may hinder. I genuinely believe that Nintendo has planned obsolescence. Nintendo has purposefully made Wi-Fi for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate series terrible. Disgustingly terrible, and they did that on purpose so that you go and play with your friends in person. That is specifically why I genuinely believe that we will keep playing the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in person, and we will not be playing MultiVersus in person as often, simply because we can play online. Will a good online experience mean that the game will do bad? The reality is no. People are still going to compete in big tournaments. Evo is still going to happen, and there's going to be a massive amount of people that become heavily invested. We'll still have majors that still have games that aren't as popular, and FGC games that are just, don't have as much of a commitment. For example, you can think about DreamHack. DreamHack had about 77 people sign up for Tekken. Tekken 7 is a very popular game in the FGC community, but when there's just not enough interest in a certain event, it's not going to be, as important. Yet, there is a large amount of commitment from the organizers to make sure that it's a proper tournament, and in that sense, it was a proper tournament. Overall, the Multiversus tournament experience will succeed both online and locally, but it will have an advantage when it comes to online simply because it is easier to reproduce and to have that tournament constantly without the need of having to provide so many consoles, and also requiring enough people to show up to the event to make enough money and in turn pay for the event. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop a like, a subscribe. It really helps me with the algorithm, and I hope you guys come back for more Multiversus content.